Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. So a couple of weeks ago, I did a video on a weighted blanket, which I really loved. And recently I started realizing, hey, the blankets are great, everything else, but the more I do research, I've come to realize with weight loss, with training, with health, sleep is ever so important. So I started looking for, the right bed and the right mattress, and recently the perfect pillow. So I know that people spend hundreds of dollars because every time I go to these department stores, I always see people buying pillows or checking out pillows. Is this one firm? Is this one not firm? And, there's another big company that sells their pillows, and I was looking into his stuff too, but damn, they're expensive. And so I really wanted something that really worked for me, and something that I've always been interested in is the Sabakawa pillows, and they're traditional Chinese pillows that have been used for a very long time, and they're filled with buckwheat hulls. So I've heard some people rave about them. Recently, I was at my membership department store and they were trying to pitch one to me. And I just thought, okay, the feel is funny. I don't know. So, but I decided, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try something different because I'll explain to you here why I had to go with something different. I had to go with something different because I have been having a lot of problems with my upper back. So I needed something. So I've been trying different pillows, different angles, different heights, and nothing seems to help. So some of you guys know I teach a trampoline class, and in that trampoline class, we usually use drumsticks and I use pound. So our arms are usually up here, right? So by the end of the class and for the next 2 days, my shoulders are so stiff. I feel like I'm like this for 2 days, right? And my upper back kills me. Number two, I'm a horrible snorer. I hate to admit that, but let me tell you, anybody that's even slept in vicinity near me it's just like, Marie, this is horrible. And I've always been a snorer since I was a child. I had a bunch of sinus issues, and I've even had surgery. I had surgery on my ears, surgery on my sinuses. I had my tonsils taken out as a kid. It was horrible. So I've always had, the snoring issues. So these pillows came recommended, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go looking for the pillow. So I was looking and looking. Some of these pillows are pretty expensive. Some of these pillows are pretty inexpensive. So during my research, one of the things that I came across is that one of the things that people were very disappointed with these pillows is because of the quality. If the stitching was not good, if the zippers were not good, I guess these buckwheat hulls can land everywhere. And then you have a mess on your hands. And so a lot of these $30, $40 pillows that I was looking up had these really bad reviews. So I kept looking and looking and looking, and then I finally came across a company in Arizona. So what I did was, here I am, I'm like, hey, I would love to do a video for your pillow, and all of a sudden, like, they're typing back at the same time going, hey, we wanted you to do a video for us. And I'm like, how cool is that? So I went with this company because they sell some of America's finest buckwheat pillows. That was number one. Number two, they're based out of Arizona, which I love. So they're close by. I've lived in Arizona, and I love that they're within the United States. It's an American-made company. They make their pillows by hand. Their stitching is superb. Their zippers are superb, and everything is organic. And even the pillowcase is bamboo. It's a bamboo cover. So they were very different. than the other pillows that I had been looking up online. So I went ahead and got one, and I got it. It comes in a really nice secure box. So I love that, because the last thing the postman needs is buckwheat hulls all over their truck. And if you guys don't know what buckwheat hulls are, it's actually the outside that holds the seed. So it's the little hulls on the outside. So I got the pillow. Can you hear it? I love it. Okay, so you get the pillow in the box. So it's a nice size pillow. The pillow is actually, let me get my notes because I wrote all this down. It's a 4-pound pillow, and the pillow is approximately 20 inches by 14 inches. Now, when I first picked up the pillow, I was like, oh, these pillows are tiny. But let me tell you, it's perfect. I strongly believe that if the pillow was bigger, it would not have the same effect. I loved the fact that it is the perfect size of the body, and I don't have all that snoring. I don't have all that tossing and turning. I loved it. So I honestly believe that they could not have picked a better size for the pillow. Okay, so you don't just get the pillow. It does actually come in a plastic liner, and it's nice and sealed and everything for you. Okay, you also get a second pillowcase, which I love, and these are bamboo pillowcases, and I think they're adorable. They kind of match with everything because they're gray and white, and their stitching is phenomenal. I love the stitching on these. And as I've said before with the blanket, I used to be a seamstress when I was a lot younger, and so was my mother. And so I'm very picky about how things are sewn. And I love that you can open this up and you do not see the stitching. It's very well made, and it has the give, right? The second thing I love is the actual zipper. It's a really nice zipper. It's not one of those little cheap zippers that after you do this 3 or 4 times, it's gonna, the teeth are gonna spread. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. And so you do get the second pillowcases. So if you're going to wash this pillowcase, you have the other one that you could put on. Now, aside from this pillowcase, you also have the inner lining, which is also phenomenal stitching and great zipper also. Okay, so once you open it up, then can you see all those holes in there? I'm so afraid to move them because I'm going to end up with them. So I love that it's sturdy, and it's, they've double-fied it and triple-fied it to make sure that that you don't have any issues. I want to make sure that I hit all my notes, because let me tell you, the last few days I've just been laying there in bed going, I honestly, I swear, I just did not think I was going to like this pillow. I didn't. And when I laid down on it, I was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to work for me. But all it took was one night, and I'm telling you, I was sold. Okay, so as I said, the benefits of the pillow is that it causes better sleep. I could definitely attest to this. Because of the size of the pillow, I've noticed that and let me tell you, I do know that I'm getting better sleep because I wear a watch, and I put it to sleep when I go to sleep, and it actually tracks my sleep patterns. It tells me if I've slept too much, if there's any time that I'm tossing and turning. And ever since I got the pillow, I used to have like little red dots. Those of you that have Fitbits, you know what I'm talking about. They have the red, and then I would have the restless sleep, and you know, the good sleep and then some restless sleep around 3 in the morning and then some good sleep. And ever since I've gotten the pillow, it's like a little bit of restlessness right before I fall asleep, and then it's all blue. Nice, nice, until I get up in the morning. So I do know for a fact that I am getting better sleep. Proof is in the pudding, right? So because it gives you proper posture and proper spinal alignment, one of the first people that suggested the pillow to me was my chiropractor. So I should have listened to him like 3 years ago, but I didn't. Second of all, as I said before, it reduces snoring. So your airways run along your cervical spine. So by keeping your spine aligned, it supports the airways. You know, and it's hypoallergenic. Wouldn't this be awesome for like people with asthma? You would think, right? I don't know. I don't have asthma, but it was just a thought. So it gives you great muscle support. Now that I can attest to you because as I was saying before, from doing the pound cardio, I am so sore. My upper back is so sore. And normally what would happen is I would get up in the morning and I could hear my neck, I would be stiff and I could hear my neck popping. And the first thing I would have to do in the morning is I would have to get up and I would just have to stretch my neck, and I could hear all those little bones just popping in there. And I'd be like, oh my gosh. And then I would have to get in the shower to get that heat on there because I was in so much pain. And my shoulder blades, right? It was just horrible. So what's been happening ever since then, ever since I started doing these classes, is that because my arms are up in the air and my shoulder blades are together and I'm constantly doing this, I have my hands like this around the drumsticks. So what's happening is it's starting to pinch stuff in my neck. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, ooh, can't even get my fingers open because my hands are so sore. So ever since I started using the pillow, 1, I'm not stiff in the morning. 2, I don't have to get into that hot shower. 3, I can feel my hands. And 4, I notice that I'm not hearing all the little popping. So it's almost as if it's adjusting my back while I'm doing this. So another thing that it does is it helps with migraine relief, the headaches, because it really does support your neck. Like I said, it's hypoallergenic and it's dust mite resistance. So I love that for people with allergies, people with asthma, stuff like that. What else do I want? I want to hit on I already told you guys the size. It's a 20 by 14. They are springy. It's nice and springy under pressure, but it's also firm. It's very firm. And it has the absolute proper neck and head support. I love it. Let's see. So one of the things that I did also look up, of course, you know, you're going to look all the positives, but I also wanted to hit the negatives. What are the negatives about these pillows? Because anytime I'm going to buy something, I want to know the negatives. Is this going to affect me in any way? I mean, this is my health, right? So one of the negatives was the poor quality. So that's why I went in search of a good pillow. I wanted a really good pillow that had a really good quality because these pillows are supposed to last up to 10 years. So I wanted to make sure that if I went to a pillow, it was going to last me, and I wanted something with quality. Number 2, it takes a little getting used to. You know, it took me about 3 hours to get used to it because it's different. It's out of the box. It's not what you're used to. It's not that sinking into and, oh yeah, that feels good. This is it's a nice firm pillow. So I was like, whoa, I wasn't used to that, but it didn't take me very long to get used to it. Number 3, the sound, right? You can hear the sound. But let me tell you a little secret. Okay, so for those of you who are into the sensory thing, where you love the sensory noises, I know they even have videos on YouTube about it. When you lay down on this, it is so soothing. I know I'm weird. Hang with me, I get weirder. And you can actually run your thumb across it, and it's like the coolest noise. And I'm really weird about sensory. You know, I said that in my video with the blanket. I'm really weird about pressure, and I'm really weird about sensory. But the sound, for some reason, of these is like really soothing. So I think if you have someone, you know, with ADD, ADHD, or, you know, anything like that, that they're weird to sound, this is actually very soothing for that. I do feel that. Another thing that people complain about is the smell of the buckwheat hulls. It's very earthy. It's very woody. Some people love that. But what I did was I went straight to my essential oils. So all I did was I opened my pillow, right? Opened zipper number 1, opened zipper number 2, and I put 5 drops in there, and make sure you get it nice and closed again. And then what I did was I just rubbed it and shook it, rub it and shook it, rub it and shook it. And I moved those essential oils around in there. And A, took care of the smell. 2, my bedroom smells divine. And number 3, I use lavender oil. So I'm falling asleep 10 times faster. I love it. So I cannot say enough great things about this pillow. And I can honestly tell you that I will never go back to a conventional pillow again. Not after this. I absolutely love it. I've gotten best night's sleep. And if you can tell, this is great because of the support that it gives your neck, especially for women. You know, women are really weird as we age, right? We don't want to look like we're 80 when we're 60. So one of the things is you know, I noticed that my face, it's really helped with the youthfulness. So, you know, a lot of pillows, what happens is when you slip on, you know, it kind of pinches off your neck, and then you lose blood supply to your face. And if you've ever known anything about beauty products or anything else, you know that you're not supposed to sleep on your stomach. One of the worst things for women as we age is to sleep like this on a pillow, because it causes this, right? And it causes the lines, and you don't want that. You want your face to look youthful as you age, or at least most women do. So, you know, it's very important to always sleep on your back. But on regular pillows, what happens is you're cutting off the circulation in your neck, and then you're losing blood supply to your face, and you end up looking tired and worn out and everything else in the morning. So with this pillow, I notice is like I get up in the morning and it's like, hey, whatever helps, man, whatever helps. So I want to extend a warm thank you to Martin, to Anna, and little Susan for allowing me to have one of their pillows, to try out one of their pillows, I should say, try out one of their pillows and give a review on it, because I can honestly say that I am 100% sold. So if you guys are interested, please go to pinetails.com. I'm going to put the thing right here. I'm also going to put it right underneath the video, the link right underneath the video. And they have different options to choose from. And I promise you, you guys are going to love it, because it has taken the pain in my body. I'm telling you, I work out hardcore, man. I teach a very hardcore class, and it takes me like 2 days to recover. So, and from my back, and this pillow has like upped my game by 80%. I love it. I love everything it's doing for me. I love the essential oils, and I love the support, and yeah, I'm telling you, they know what they're doing over there in the Orient. They've been doing it long enough, centuries, which should tell you something. We're putting duck feathers in pillows, and, you know, making people allergic and everything else. We just don't got it down over here. All right. So till next time, I love you guys. And you guys are my favorites. I love every single one of you. I can't thank you enough for supporting me on this crazy YouTube journey, following me on my channel, liking my channel, and sharing my channel. I can't thank you enough, because it's all your likes, your supports, and your shares that keep me here, bringing you information week after week after week. So I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. All right, till next time, stay happy, stay healthy, love, and support your back and one another. Bye-bye, till next time.